Hello, hello, hello. I am super excited to be on here right now. So I am waiting for everyone. Hi, Shayla. I'm going to wait just a minute. Hey, Kim. Just a second for everybody to get on. Can you guys see me okay? I feel like I need better glasses because my lighting's super weird right now. Or maybe I just feel like it is. Well, that feels really, really bright. Okay, Shayla, tell me, is that better or is that better? So, 1 or 2. Okay, I did wipe the camera off. I think it might just be my eyes. Does it still seem really fuzzy? Does it seem fuzzy to you? Does it seem fuzzy? So this one right here, and can you guys see me okay? Oh, it does seem fuzzy? Aw, thanks, Susie. Okay, so here's my question. I need you to either write fuzzy or it looks good. Okay, I'm gonna try to clean this off with my little wiper. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Is that better? Lindsay, still fuzzy? Oh, whoa, no, that's way better. Holy smokes. Okay, I need to know if it's not as fuzzy now. It helped a little. It did help a little. Well, so, okay, my picture is like crazy better. Is that looking better? Okay, good. Yeah, and just know I don't look great because I don't have any makeup on. We're about to make this so much cuter. Aw, thanks, Lindsay. Okay, well, I am so excited, you guys, because we are doing the Quarantine Cutie, and my name is Marianne Forrest, and I have actually, if you didn't watch the video already, just to give you a really quick, I have been building my business for over 16 years, and I have been working with a team of women for over 13 years. Actually, no, over 14 years. So I love this business. When I started, I was a speech language pathologist. I never in a million years thought I would do this. Quite honestly, yeah, and give me the love because now I know, and I am keeping on everybody's posts so I can see the love, because last time I didn't get to see any love. So I never in a million years thought that I would leave speech language pathology, but I needed a plan B and I needed something fun. And that was my biggest thing, is I just needed something fun. And so this is what I do now. And I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful you guys are on, because I know this is like a little different life. This isn't that different life for me. But it's more maybe inconvenience. But I know it's really different for a lot of people. And the one thing that's probably different for me is my kids are home all the time. And so we need these little girl power. So I want to catch you up because I do have foundation on. And so part of that Quarantine Cutie, and what I want you to do, even before I say this, I want you to get a piece of paper. If you've learned anything in the past couple of weeks, we definitely have a piece of paper. And I want you to just take a piece of paper and I want you to like fold it in half and put it straight. It doesn't, I mean, I don't even care if it's just something sitting around and you've got like an envelope and you fold it in half. Okay, so I'm going to count to 10 and everybody go run and get a piece of paper. This is like old school. For anybody that's over 30, This old school commercial just came on. You got 10 seconds to go get the bathroom, to go get the food and everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'm going to count. I'm not going to count again, but if you haven't gotten a piece of paper, get a piece of paper. And let me just explain a little bit about what we're going to do. First of all, if you are a guest today, I want you to put in the comments, hi, my consultant is so-and-so. So whoever your consultant is, so we can welcome you, okay? Or like Susan McNichols just did, hi Jillian, so glad you joined us today, letting us know. Melanie Curtis, I invited Elizabeth. Let us know who the guests are, because guests, you are going to earn prizes. And one of the prizes, I haven't even talked to Ginger about this, but one of the prizes is this really cute little, I think it's a Trina Turk, cute little makeup bag. And honestly, you guys, all of today's Quarantine Cutie fits in this bag. So you can get this bag with not Quarantine Cutie stuff, but a couple of little goodies in here. And you can get this as a prize. Woohoo! It's for the guests, okay? And you will earn prizes here. Mentioning who you are, your name will go in the drawing. Also, watching the video that's about me, that will go into, get your name into the drawing, and we'll decide that tomorrow. Okay, so what we're doing today is we're not doing any skincare, although I'll kind of just tell you really quick a little bit about my skincare regimen. And I've already done foundation, so I'm not going to cover foundation either. But I'm going to kind of walk you through everything, okay? And this is really 10 items or less. And here's the deal, you guys, I actually like being at home. But one of the things that I realize is mentally, it's, if you stay in your jammies, your brain thinks a certain thought, like, hey, chill, vacation. And you know, the first week was great for vacation, right? The second week was maybe still vacation, and even the third week, but y'all, we're going on the fourth week for a lot of us, and you cannot keep taking vacation. You got to do something. I'm not saying you have to be as productive as you were before, but you got to do a little something. And so this is just a real simple regimen, 10 items. You could actually make it less if you wanted, and you can make it a few more if you wanted, but basically 10 items just to keep you cute and just a few minutes, okay? It's going to take a little bit more than a few minutes for us today, only because I'm going to talk you through it, okay? So, everybody ready? Give me like hearts or some sort of funny emoji coming out. I'm seeing no hearts whatsoever, so that tells me nobody's ready. Thank you! Okay, perfect. Okay, so very first thing is just like every day, I get my foundation ready. And I'm going to tell you, this is what my regimen looks like. You know, I've taken care of my skin. I've done moisturizer, all of that. I do my foundation primer. And this just really smooths out all the potholes, makes everything smooth and beautiful. And then I either do the Time Wise 3D foundation, or I do right here, I do the CC cream. So pick one. CC cream is going to give you a lighter coverage. There's only, what, 4 colors, light to medium? 5 colors. So this is a real easy one to do because you're going to fit into one of the colors. It's more like, this is what I like to call tinted moisturizer on steroids. Oh, one more thing before I keep going. Hey, Maureen, will you, as I talk about a product, will you just post it in the comment section and put the name of the product and then put the price, the retail price for it? So like foundation primer, just write foundation primer and then the retail price for it. And here's what I want you to do. I forgot to tell you guys that piece of paper. So on the piece of paper at the top, I want you to do a heart. Okay? If you get this and you guys hear me, then give me some hearts. But I want you to do a heart. Okay? And then on the second half of it, I want you guys to put a smiley face. Okay? So smiley face, yay, thank you for the hearts. Now give me a smiley face when you get the smiley faces. Smiley face, okay? And so here's what I want you to do. If I tell you about something, so like foundation primer, y'all, this smooths out all your potholes. This makes your skin smooth, ready for foundation. I love it because it does have a little oil control in it. But if you're dry skin and you don't have oil problems, it's great because it just makes everything smooth. It makes all the cracks and crevices kind of go smooth out. So this is an amazing product. If you're like, I need that for myself, you're going to put foundation primer up there, okay, under the love. But if you're like, well, I already use foundation primer, but you know what? One of my girlfriends was just talking about something she needed. I want you to put down, so you put foundation primer and put that girl's name, okay? So down below, this is going to be an opportunity for you to give referrals to your consultant, to your girl, and your Mary Kay gal. And when you do, you can earn bonuses from her. Because you know, the only thing better than Mary Kay is free or discounted Mary Kay. So we want you to have that opportunity. And so foundation primer is the first thing. Now, I also told you about CC Cream. CC Cream is our tinted moisturizer on steroids. It makes everything look nice and refined, but it's really lightweight, okay? Or if you're like, I need a little more coverage than that, that's where our 3D foundation is. And this is a good medium coverage, although you can make it more full coverage depending on the brush you use. Now I'm going to just tell you right now, I just use this little blending sponge. And the reason I call it a blending sponge is because this blending sponge, most blending sponges, when you squeeze them out, like it all kind of comes out, or when you cut it, it is actually like has a whole bunch of foundation inside. The way that this sponge is created, it stays out and it comes out. It doesn't go into the inside. So I use just a blending sponge, just like this, and then like in the corners, I just kind of did this. I used a blending sponge this morning with 3D foundation, okay? So now we're gonna get into the Quarantine Cutie. And I think number one is concealer. And I actually use under eye corrector because y'all look at me. I got some dark circles and this is covered up by foundation. So that seriously helps. But I use the under eye corrector and I just take it and I just kind of put it right in here, okay? And then I also take it and put it right in here. Now, I know a lot of people that kind of come down here, and I do sometimes, but honestly, I don't very often just because I don't have time. And you can use a brush for it, or you can just use this blending sponge. And I like it and because I also have dark circles around my lids too. I will sometimes take, and I have really darkness around here, I will sometimes just take it and I will kind of put it right there on my eyelid, okay? So I just kind of blend this in. I was going to do it where I did one side and not the other, but I didn't get to that, and it was making me feel a little Phantom of the Opera-ish, so I decided that I would do both sides. Now, so I just put that on, but you guys, look at that, how much that brightens underneath the eye, and you can blend more. I will tell you this blending sponge kind of makes things like blend more, where you might want to also, if you want like a little more coverage, you're going to use our liquid foundation brush, or you're going to use our I can't think of what the other brush is called. It looks like a glorified toothbrush. So you got 3 choices depending on coverage you want. But the other brush, the full coverage brush, it is full coverage. And so this is just like going to give you a nice lightweight coverage. And you can always put liquid foundation brush. You can see, you can always put multiple layers of this on, like, because I feel like I've been real dark underneath the eyes. So I'm just going to kind of do a little bit better coverage. And then anywhere I have redness, like I have little blemishes, I still use my under eye corrector right there. I mean, you can get concealer, but you know what? This is Quarantine Cutie, so I'm just like doing a little coverage here, y'all. And so I'm just doing a little quick coverage and just kind of trying to blend it out. And then I will tell you, my number one, like most important, I am a huge translucent powder, and it doesn't matter if I wear CC cream, because I want to show you guys this. Okay, so our translucent powder looks just like this. It's clear. It looks white, but it's actually clear. And I just put it on a little brush, and I want to show you guys the difference here when you just put this on. And I'm not for, I think they call it baking. I'm not into that because it really kind of takes the oils from your skin. So I just like to just kind of brush that on. But look at the difference that gives. It didn't give a lot of color to my skin because that's not what it's supposed to do. And I always want to make sure I get it on my eyelid too, because that kind of helps everything stay on. But like the oil, how much that helped. And if you saw me earlier, I like kind of had a lot of oil. And so I really like this. And I'm not oily, you guys. I actually have dry skin, but I find that just anytime I put things on, I use this. And I love it too because it not only just blends my skin tone, but it also really makes everything look so much better. Okay, so that is kind of just the base. Under eye corrector, which is amazing. And then right there, I went ahead and did my translucent powder. So I'm like ready to go. Now, the next thing that is my new most favorite thing in the whole entire world is right here. And this is called our illuminating bronzing powder. And I want you to see it. This one is called Gilded Glow, but you can kind of see those light colors because it's illuminating. And it's the one I'm going to use today, Gilded Glow. And then this one is a little bit darker. And for this white girl, it's a little bit more dark. And it has more of a gold in it. And this one's called Copper Glow. So you can kind of decide if you have more beigey skin tone or bronze skin tone, you'll definitely want to use this. I'll show you what it looks like on me on one side. So this is Gilded Glow, and I actually am just taking this, and it's like I'm almost like sun kissing it. And wherever you put your brush, and I'm using just a loose powder brush, but I'm going to show you. I squeeze my loose powder brush, and right there, I'm doing a little bit of contouring, and we're making this real simple. So wherever you put your brush first is where you're going to get the most color. And yes, this definitely is Gilded Glow is lighter. And so I also put it like right here because I like to make my skin look really nice and skinny. And I even brush down my nose and I get it right here. And so this is, it's just a nice light color. It doesn't take a whole bunch. You can put more on your cheek area, and you can put more on your cheek area, and it just gives you this nice, really kind of glowing. Like, can you tell the difference? It's like I look healthy. I will show you. I honestly haven't only used Copper Glow once, and this is Copper Glow, just to give you a little. I'm gonna put it just on this side so you can see it's definitely darker, but you can just keep rubbing it, blending it in, and so you can kind of decide which one you think is better for you. I just kind of like the Copper Glow also has more of a gold, where the Gilded Glow has more of like a pinky. So I don't know if you guys can see that very well. but it does not have that much. I don't know, I kind of like that one too. So you guys can see. So this one over here is Gilded Glow. This one over here is Copper Glow. I'm in love with these though, because they give this nice healthy look. I mean, like you guys saw me with the translucent powder. I didn't have any color. If you want to add, so I'm also using a brush set. But if you wanted to add just like a little pinkness, here is me using a little wineberry, and I'm just like, I'll just put it right here. So this is just like if you want just a little bit more color, you can just add that right there. I don't do that every day. I just do it every once in a while, and you can put that in. Okay, so my face is like done. Now we're getting to the like fun, and I'm going to show you. These are our 4 liquid eyeshadow colors. Meteor Shower. This one is called Laser Beam. I think that's right. Yeah. Pink Starlight and Purple Nova. Now, I'm going to let you guys decide, because I have actually worn all of these colors. Meteor Shower has more of like this kind of taupiness, like a little deeper between taupe and chocolate. Light Beam has, I think it's Light Beam, yeah. Light Beam has a creamy gold. Pink Starlight is just like a nice pink color, and then Purple Nova is dark purple. I'm going to show you what I normally do, so I'm going to let you choose between Meteor Shower and Purple Nova. So whoever says it first is going to be the one that gets to pick. So type it in which one you want to see me do, Meteor Shower or Purple Nova. And I am in love with these colors, but I'm going to also show you, because I have deeper set eyes, and so I'm going to show you. Okay, so Renita, you got Purple Nova. So I'm going to do that in just a minute. The one other thing that I do every single day, because I don't know about y'all, I actually don't have eyebrows. I did go ahead and pencil them in, because I literally have 17 hairs on this side. So I did pencil them in. You can do one of 3 things. You can pencil them in, you can put the tint on, and then like use a brush just like this. This'll like brush them out. But then you can also just like actually brush color right into it like this with just a powder. But even if you do either one of those, I always use this. And this is our brow tint. It actually is called volumizing brow tint, because it actually has little microfibers that volumize your brows. And one of the things I do is I actually clean off the edge just to give it a little bit. And I'm gonna be straight up, I'm pulling in an actual mirror in here because doing it here is hard. But I actually go up, I brush up into the brow to give just a little more volume. And I've learned if you brush up and you get that color really nice, it really gives a nice brow. So here you can see just a brow liner, and here you can see, and I do like to, this is probably, to me, I mean, I have a brush set, but this brush right here, this brush is called the Eyebrow Eyeliner Brush, but it is like life-changing for me. And I usually just take in here, it's got a little spoolie brush right here on the end, and I just kind of come in here and then I kind of brush them out. But I mean, look at that difference. Boom, boom. I mean, it is amazing. So I am very much about the brow tint. The brow tint makes a huge difference. And then I just come back over on the other side and you do the same thing. And I'm going to tell you right now, I normally keep a little Q-tip around for just in case we get a little crazy or I don't quite get enough off. And you can see I just kind of come back through a couple of times. And then I close it up. Hold on. Let me close it up. And I come back through and I just brush again. But I'll keep a little, like this time, I'm left-handed, y'all. So I always mess up on this side a little bit. So I just keep a Q-tip, just a little Q-tip, and I just like come right in. And that's, if it's not dry, it'll clean up nicely. So just like that, boom, boom. But oh my gosh, you guys, isn't that amazing? What a great, like, it is amazing how much it helps. Okay, so we're going Purple Nova. Hold on, I just dropped something. I have it sitting out instead of. Okay, so I highly recommend, you can use 2 colors. I'm going to show you with just one, and for women who are more mature, they may want to use a little powder. So I'm going to show you how to do it with powder. But honestly, you could just use one, or you can use 2, and I'll show you how that works. Okay, we'll do one side with 2, and then we'll do one side with 1 and a powder. Okay, so you guys can see that, and then you can just decide which one you want. I personally just have my little cute compact filled with my illuminating powder, a cheek color, and then 3 eye colors. So if I want to put like a little eyeliner, I'll just use the darkest color for eyeliner. And then I use sometimes the mid-tone color either in my crease, or I might even just for a little shimmer effect do that. But I'm going to show you on this side, I'm going to show you what it's like. And when I take my liquid eyeshadow, I also take it out and I clean off the tip, because I just have found that it's just a lot easier that way. And then what I have been doing, I'm going to pull my hair back here because clearly I did not wear a little. And what I've been doing is I've actually been just taking it right down here. And you could use your finger if you wanted to. I just like the way that the brush, and then I'm actually just blending it up and out, kind of over here in this corner. So I have really deep set eyes, and I also have pretty close set eyes. And so I have found that if I kind of take it up into this brow area, and you can always add more, but if you take it into this brow area, it gives this really nice look. And I just kind of blend it, but I like keeping the darkest part right down here, right? Just like that. And the one thing that I really like about this Purple Nova is, and the Meteor Shower is really similar to this. I really like it because it gives this nice little smoky eye. So I'm just blending it right out there, okay? And I'm going to do it on the other side too, as soon as I find that color. And again, I'm going to show you. Again, I'm just like putting it right down here, okay? And you can mess it up, right? And yeah, actually, I'm not even using the eye crease brush. I'm actually using the cream eye color brush. So you can use the cream eye color brush, or you can use the eye crease brush, either one. Obviously, if you're going to use the eye crease brush, you want to definitely blend or clean it in between cleanings, because you don't want to use it for powder after you've used it for you don't want to use it for powder after you've used it for liquid, okay? So either one, you can do either way. And I mean, you can see my eyes are like different. They're close cousins. I don't know. So, okay. Starlight Pink for the light color or Light Beam. You guys decide. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm just taking my all over powder brush. Somebody give me a comment what they want to see. Starlight, Pink Starlight, in the light for the accent colors, or Light Beam, okay? But here's what I do with my powder, and I'm using the color Biscotti, okay? And I just kind of come in here, and I like using this Biscotti. I'm going to show you. Biscotti is a really light color, but it doesn't have any shimmer to it. And that's the one thing. The colors for me are really light. I mean, the colors aren't light. The liquid eyeshadow colors are not necessarily light, but they're real shimmery. And so I tend to like to put a non-shimmery color right here. And I'll even come right in here and just kind of clean it up right there. Okay. So this is what it looks like with a little Biscotti on top of your top of your eyeshadow. And here's Light Beam. Oh, I got like 3 pinks though. How many light beams did I only got 2 light beams. Okay, I'm gonna show you with pink. Just cause. I would just put just like one little color right here. Okay. And I'm actually just going to blend it with my finger this time because I already put the dark on. And just to kind of brighten up right in here. Get it in the corner. And then take whatever is on my finger right up here. To just kind of blend it out. So you guys can see there's with the pink. So I feel like the pink actually kind of makes it like a little bit more muted than if you use it here. I'll just even throw Light Beam so you guys can see it. So I don't know if you can really see the difference. But there was pink, but here is what I think Light Beam has a little bit more goldness to it. And so you can just kind of see what with Light Beam, what that looks like. Right there. Let me see, that looks weird to me. And then I might actually take just like a little bit more because I kind of covered all that up. And put just a little bit there. Now I'm going to just tell you right now, I don't take this much time. I put it, and I like doing it where I kind of just pull it right up in there in the corner because, again, it opens my eyes out. It brings them out looking like kind of more out and open because I have close set eyes. And so that was one of the things that I really liked about it without it being like I have a lot of makeup on. And so last thing, real easy, is I do a little mascara. And I am a huge proponent of using lash primer before because I'm going to just tell you guys, my lashes are like stick straight and they are really kind of a hot mess. And so one of the things that I have really loved about lash primer is it really helps. And on a daily basis, I'm just using Lash Love. And here's the reason why I love Lash Love is, I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on a second. This brush has all these little spindlies. And so it really kind of gets into those lashes and really makes them nice and long. It's really hard to talk when you're and then I do just right below. But if you don't use Lash Love, I am a huge fan of this. I like them all. Like, I'm gonna just be straight up. I have all of them. Okay, you can't even see my lashes on this side. Y'all get that? You see that? It makes a huge difference. And so Lash Love mascara is totally amazing. But part of the reason it's so amazing is because of that lash primer. And I'm going to tell you, like, I wish that I could have shown you guys what the lash primer looked like without, on this side, without it, because these lashes are a mess. I have had this weird eye thing for a while now, and so my lashes are like real spindly on this side, and they're all kind of goofy, but the lash primer actually makes it look so much better. So just a real simple look. And if you're wanting, like, you're like, oh, you know what, I'm just needing a little bit more, you can take Lash Intensity mascara, because like I said, like, I'm a huge proponent of using it all, but I take a little Lash Intensity, and I want you guys to see this. Okay, you guys see it right now. Okay, you got it. And then you can just add a little of this Lash Intensity on top. And this is like super volumizing, but it also like just makes them like so luxurious. Look at the different, I don't even know if you can see the difference. Do y'all see a difference? It's like I have 100,000 more lashes. Aw, thanks, Ginger. But do you guys, does anybody see a difference? I need some like love or likes or oh my gosh, or I don't know. But it is amazing, the difference. Now, I don't do this every day. I might do this if I was Zoom calling. But what a difference it makes. So just with the simplicity of, you know, these little colors, my liquid eyeshadow and some mascara, what a difference it makes. But we're not done, because there's one other thing I want to show you, and I think it is so important right now to have some great color on your lips, because let's get real, people, it does make a big difference. It does. So I want to show you, this is my new favorite color, and I'm actually just pulling out a sample of it because I want to show you guys. This is actually, it's called Hot Pink, or Hot Pink, or however you want to say it. And it is just a fabulous, fun color. But y'all, I don't have big lips. I don't. I have really thin lips. But I feel like it is so important that you guys, we need a little pop of color in our lives. And I normally wear black almost all the time. So, you know, I just think a really good pop of color. Now, again, this is Hot Pink, right? And you can do more of a, if you're like, I need a little bit like lighter color, or I want a creamier lipstick. This color is called Pink Cherie. I'm going to just put it on my hand. I don't know if you can see it. That's another really great color. It's like a little bit brighter than this, like pinkier and lighter, but still a really good bright color. It comes in our True Dimensions. Hot Pink is in our, I can't think of what that one is called. It's in the little black bottle, the black tube. Hold on, I'll show you. It comes in a tube just like this. And it is Semi-Shine, I believe. And then another color that is a favorite of mine is, this is actually called Wild About Pink. And this one has a little bit more, it's up at the top, and it has a little more coral color to it. So Pink Cherie, Wild About Pink, those are two of my favorites. Or if you're just more of a lip gloss girl, our Rockin' Red is absolutely gorgeous. So I'll show that to you on my, it's a translucent red. So you can make it as bright or as not bright as you want. And there it is up at the top. But it's definitely red. It's a true red. This is Wild About Pink. This is Pink Cherie. And then down at the bottom, what I actually have on my lips, which now that I put it on again, I haven't worn it in a long time, is the Hot Pink. So Hot Pink, Pink Cherie. Hot Pink is in our Semi-Shine. This is a True Dimensions in the little silver tube, Pink Cherie, Wild About Pink, or you have Rockin' Red. We have so many beautiful colors. Like, I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm pulling this one out because it's such a pretty color. And it's bright. It gives a nice little bright. But here you go, you guys. This is our Quarantine Cutie. With your 10. Now, here's my last recommendation is if you don't use our finishing spray, it can be used for so many things, but our finishing spray is absolutely phenomenal and it keeps everything in place. So you just spray it. I just kind of spray it just like that and it keeps everything in place. And so just really simple, a real quick recap. I did number 1, a little under eye corrector. Number 2, translucent powder. Number 3, I did our brow tint, which I can't seem to find. Oh, here it is. Our brow tint. Okay. Number 4, I picked, I have our compact, with our, illuminating powder. And then you also, if you want to add a little cheek color and a little of your eyeshadows, you totally can. Those are, to be honest with you, I'm going to tell you what these are. Not Blossom, Biscotti, Rose Gold, and Merlot. I use these colors all the time. So I have those. That is number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I did 1 or 2 of the liquid eyeshadows. 5. I used lash primer. 6. Mascara. 7. I used a brush set with a couple of extra brushes like the cream one and our eyeliner eyeshadow brush. And then I used 8. So that was 8. 9 was our finishing spray. And then if you want to add a brush or a sponge to help you get there, that's your 10 items. So I hope you wrote those down and put the ones that you wanted in hearts, and then the ones that you did not want, or you thought, oh my gosh, I know somebody that would love that, you put down below in your smiley face. And so here is what you want to do. You want to send that picture and talk to your consultant. So send your picture to your consultant so she knows that you were here for this. And then she's going to ask you a series of questions. You know, what did you like? What did you think? She's going to ask you if you watched the video. And then she's going to let her director know also what you chose. And we're going to put you in a drawing for this absolutely little fun bag with little treats in it. Mary Kay treats. And we are just so excited and happy that you got on here. I've got to fix this mascara right here. Gonna fix it and put a little lash intensity since we already did the other side, because I keep looking at myself. And there you go. Just a little bit extra going on. And y'all, when I do this, I feel like $1,000,000 for the rest of the day. It is too bad that I'm doing it tonight. But yeah, I feel like $1,000,000, and so I love this look. It really helps me focus on the best parts of the day, and it really is pretty simple. We took a little bit more time here, but truthfully, with those 10 items, you can feel like $1,000,000 every single day, which helps you be more productive, because emotionally you are like winning the A game. And so have fun, let your consultant know, and we will be doing the prize drawing in the morning. Thank you so much.